your accomplishment. As one of the very first ambassadors in this company, we understood way back in the day the importance of this moment right here. Because we knew that there was leaders out there, there was people just like us that would have a passion and commitment to this cause greater than just themselves and their personal needs. And you guys have done that tirelessly, relentlessly. So on behalf of all the ambassadors that have already made it to this position, every single one behind me is going to be next after you guys. From the bottom of my heart, the founders' hearts, and everyone else in the entire company nationwide, we thank you for your accomplishment.
This is absolutely amazing. And I know that G.J. Reynolds called me the day after that it had been announced that I hit ambassador. G.J. called me and he said, "How does it feel?" And I said, I don't know, because it still wasn't reality yet. And so it happens so fast sometimes that you just don't even realize it. But one thing I can say is that without the hairy hog, which Brian was telling you guys about, I'm a headstrong female. I did it my way. I did it my way for 8.5 months. I was spinning my wheels in the mud. And he saw that, so he pointed it out to me, and reluctantly, because he was a man and I'm a woman and I know better, I did it his way. And when I did it his way, it wasn't really his way, it's just the system. So, if I know all my team sitting here today, and there's a bunch of you here, everybody, if I would say, what is the most important thing that you have to do every day and every week? They're going to look at me and go, page 4 of the Getting Started training. I have crammed page 4 of the Getting Started training down their throats so bad. I mean, it's pitiful. Somebody calls me and I go, when's your challenge party? Have you had your Getting Started training? I was talking to a guy on my team today at Subway. I said, have you done your Getting Started training? It's the first thing that comes out of my mouth. So one thing I can say, do it now. Do it immediately. Do not let your prospect or your new distributor, walk away or even try to do one thing without knowing that that's exactly what they have to do. They'll complicate it and they'll mess it up, because I did. I did for a long time. And I just don't want to see everybody do what I did. So it's like one of these things, with your kids, do as I say, not as I do, and do as I do and not as I say, or whatever it is. But anyway, it's kind of like that. You have got to follow that system, because if you don't, you are so wasting your time. You don't want to do that. You want to set a good example for your distributors. Funnel, challenge party. And that's it. It's that simple. And thanks to all of my team who's here. I want to thank all of you, Lynn. I don't have time to do that. I just wanted to share something with you that I know made a difference in me, because within about 45 days, once I started using the Getting Started training and totally flashed the memory of all my team that were willing to let me do that and start over again with them, it was like 45 days. I went from RD to ND to PD. Boom, 4 months later, here I am ambassador. It worked.
You know what, Pete? You said it all when you're up here talking about, anyone who's up on stage here speaking, it's not just about an individual person. It really is about that community of people and how that community comes together to really drive that common purpose. In August, when we were running for me to reach ambassador, it just blew me away how the entire team, and not just within my organization, but cross-line and upline and all over the ViSalus community, how everyone pulls together for that common purpose to create that story that everybody can use and everybody can be inspired by. So I want to, I'll share more of my story in Atlanta, but I want to say thanks to Jason O'Toole, Matt Britt, Nick Sarnicola for all of your support, your belief over the last 9 months, and my incredible team. I mean, the 44 leaders here in the room who hopped on a bus from Canada, 17 hours on a bus to come down here. that commitment and that teamwork that's going to drive this entire company. And all you guys are leaders in the room just for being here. Couple tips. How many people here learn something that they can take back in their business and make it grow? And how many people here have been inspired by a story that they've heard? So don't just hop back in your cars or back on your bus and keep that to yourself. Get back out there, share those stories, share that inspiration, put into action all the training that you got here, and do it now. Do it right away. It doesn't do you any good to go back there with your notebooks and not open them and not do anything. I think that's the biggest thing. You guys have learned everything that you need to know to go out there and do this. The system is simple, right? The people are there to support you. It's entirely up to you. Get back with your team, make that plan, and just implement it. Get out there and just do the daily activities, keep track of it, and you know what? Come November, there's going to be some incredible stories walking across that stage, and it's up to you if one of those stories is going to be you. So get out there and make it happen. Thank you.
Hey, real quick, Tina Hicks 5 years ago swore to me she would never, ever get in front of her room and talk. Told you so. I want to thank the Bunnings also for being pioneers. People ask me every day, what is the secret sauce? What is this? How come these people make this kind of money? How come these people are having this kind of success? And the people that are here that work with me every day, they know the 5 or 6 words that we live by. And if you don't do this, you do not get my help. Not that my help is that great, but we're doing something right. And I was in the Marine Corps, and we had a code there. And we have a code with my team down, and it starts with expose. The next word is follow up. The next word is close. Expose, follow up, close. GST, list, funnel, repeat. Expose, follow up, close. GST, list, funnel, repeat. And if you're doing anything else other than that, you are probably currently not happy with where you are. Now, customers are very, very, very important. Who here remembers Tish, the lady that got up on here and gave the most awesome testimony I've ever heard in my life? You can't cry yet, hold on. I want you to stand up right now. You are a customer, that is correct, that has been turned into a distributor.
Yes.
Here is what I am going to do for you in front of the entire room. I want you to make a list of 100 people. I want you to put a star beside the top DVD is over, and I'm going to close that out for you, and we're going to hit repeat until you hit ambassador.